Amy is locked in when it comes to shooting.
Trust yourself.
Once she's in that zone, it's near impossible to get her out of it. It's a machine. Everything is the same every time.
Same way. Trust yourself. Finish strong.
It's focus. It's business. She's there for a reason, and she's going to get it accomplished.
So it first kind of began, I was primarily a soccer player. That was my sport. My brother was involved in competitive skeet shooting through the NSSA, and so being the little sister that I was, I wanted to be completely separate from him. You know, shooting was his sport, soccer was mine. I had gone out and shot with my dad and brother a few times right at the beginning, but quite frankly, I really did not like it.
It kicked her hard. I thought she was done at that point. I thought I had ruined this experience for my daughter for the rest of her life.
The spring of my freshman year, I was injured, and so I kind of was a little lost.
I don't think she had any concept of what the future could mean.
Honestly, at the time, I really found a lot of my identity in soccer, and so when the question kind of came up on whether I would continue competing after my freshman year, it was pretty scary.
They told her that if she didn't make serious changes, she was going to have major hip surgery and would be out of the game probably for 6 months to a year to recover from it completely and be able to live her life. And she was frightened.
Around that same time, my dad and a few of our friends had brought the USA High School Clay Target League into our school district.
We had such a successful response from the students that for the first year we had to limit it to the seniors and juniors. Because of my involvement with the program, Amy and Michael, my son, were both going to be on the team. But Amy, being Amy, really wanted to work hard and prove that she was on the team, not because of my involvement, but because she deserved to be there.
I really found a passion for the game and realized that this was something that maybe I wanted to pursue further. I started off through the USA High School Clay Target League, and then that summer I think I joined the ATA, started to take shooting a little bit more serious, competed in trap for a couple years before meeting a group of brothers at my home club who introduced me to the Scholastic Clay Target program, and that's really where I feel like my shooting career kind of took off. And so I was introduced to skeet and sporting clays. From there, I joined A&B Clay Busters and really kind of found my identity in skeet shooting. That was where my passion was found, which is kind of ironic because that's what my brother was doing all those years and I wanted no part of it. Around that same time as well, I started writing for Junior Shooters magazine, and I realized that I had a kind of unique story to share. And so I was able to do that physically through the magazine, and then I started a page called Her Shooting Journey. And quite honestly, the big goal of the page was to reach at least one other girl with my story. If I can do it, maybe she'll believe that she can do it too.
She recognized that there was a need in that community for someone to say, this is what I did to get to where I am. And it's not about what I shot in the last competition. It's about everything I did to prepare to go to that competition.
I never thought that it would take off the way that it did, but here we are.
It's crazy to think, but the first conversation I ever had with her, it almost seemed like she wasn't even going to be in Nebraska.
I think Coach Jake was actually the first coach to ever reach out to me.
At first it was kind of a, well, thank you for the consideration, but I don't see myself relocating to the Midwest from upstate New York.
I remember my first interaction was out on the course. He looks at me and he said, "Hey, I'm just a dude. Here to watch you shoot. Do your thing."
There you go, J-Dog. Come on, Meyer.
Having that personal interaction where it kind of took the pressure off, I saw who he was. That really was kind of the spark of my interest in Midland and their shotgun
Gun
program.
should be matching the target. Right now, you are like going 2 miles an hour and that thing's going 50.
You know, she was a little nervous at first. You know, I'm sure she's probably gonna hate me for saying that, but she was a little nervous at first, but had all the most confidence in my guys and girls to just kind of bring her in and be like, hey, you know, it's all right. We're here to help you out. You know, just have fun with your visit. Come shoot with the guys and girls. They're all a great group of people.
Everything from that point forward was so positive, and there was nothing that I felt like was a red flag about Midland, and I knew that this was the right place for me.
Winchester Life is brought to you by Winchester Ammunition, the American legend. Winchester Repeating Arms. Winchester Safes. Birchwood Casey. Walkers. Folds of Honor. Shoot United. Make the shooting sports part of your life. This segment of Winchester Life is brought to you by Birchwood Casey.
Hi. How's it going?
It's going good.
Oh, no, you're supposed to say it's going. Oh, it's going.
Oh, it's going.
Oh, it's
So, before actually meeting Amy in person, I was a little intimidated by her. She had this huge following, this huge Instagram page, and she was very serious about her shooting. That scared me a little bit. I thought she was going to be a super serious person, you know, super kind of uptight and everything. And then as soon as I met her in person, exact opposite.
Oh, hello.
Oh, how's it going?
Oh, you know, you gotta push through this. Look at the mirror, man. I promise you can do this. It ain't any talk.
She is very deliberate in her way. She has a purpose for everything that she does from the minute we get to the range till the minute we leave. Nothing is left up to chance or to being swayed with her. She's got the pre-shooting ritual, she's got what she does to get ready, and then when she goes up there, it's focus, it's business. She's there for a reason, and she's gonna get it accomplished.
Honestly, it's been pretty overwhelming. I mean, with the transition to college, being so far away from home and just adjusting to life here, it's been a lot. But I'd say I'm a pretty organized person. I try to keep up with everything. I thrive off of to-do lists, planners, checklists, all that stuff. And so, you know, keeping myself organized and accountable with all that stuff has really been helpful.
We're headed to the Olson Student Center to pick up some Starbucks, because that is a huge necessity for me. And then we're headed off to marketing at 8 a.m. So we're kind of pushing it a little bit. It's almost 7:50 right now, and we got to walk up 3 floors once we get to cross campus. But we'll get there. Feeling motivated. So I'm headed to marketing right now with Professor Nick Schreck. Schreck kind of went through the business program here at Midland. It's been so cool to be able to talk to him about things, run ideas past him, and like really talk to someone who understands what I want to do in the field that I want to go into.
She had just left another college to come back, and she said, Nick, I really want to learn more about digital marketing and how that can help me accomplish my career goals. And she is by far the most organized prospective student that I've ever met with. She talked about her career aspirations, what she was doing to get there, and how Midland could help her play a role in that. Amy's mentioned that she wants to be kind of an influencer in the shotgun industry. I think that that's pretty amazing. You know, sometimes in shooting sports, you know, you have like a demographic of people that you're used to seeing, and Amy breaks almost all of those trends and does it in a way that's really engaging and exciting for young people to get into the sport. That's really important.
This segment of Winchester Life has been brought to you by Shoot United. This segment of Winchester Life is brought to you by Walkers.
There are a lot of reasons that people participate in the shooting sports. You have a very personal decision that you've made if you decide to shoot a gun or own a gun. The pace of our lives, it's always good to slow down and spend time with our family and friends, and shooting sports really offers you an opportunity to do that while doing something enjoyable. So we could group all of the reasons that people participate in shooting into some big categories like recreational shooting, sport shooting, competition, self-defense, and hunting. And if we look at those a little closer, we'll see that the people who recreate, they literally just want to spend time with family and friends and do something they love. So it's low-key, it's enjoyable, and it's fun. The people who go out and shoot competition, they're competitive people by nature. They want to compare themselves to others. They want to see how fast they can go or how accurate they can be. They want to try to push themselves into new things that they've not tried before. There's also hunting, so maybe you want to provide some good organic meat for your family. Maybe you really feel strongly about stewardship of natural resources. There's also personal protection and safety. So these are all great reasons to participate in shooting. It's a great community of people, and it helps you connect with those around you. For myself in competition, I have friends all over the world because of the shooting sports. So I really hope that this is something you can take and make part of your life and enjoy it along the way.
Now I'm here with my fellow Team Winchester member, Foster. Foster, you and your brother Matt are known in the shooting world, but tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Absolutely. So 2008, I won the singles championship at the Grand American with 1,100 in a row. 2011, my brother won the doubles championship. And since then, we put up high averages and long runs.
1,100 in a row is a lot, so congratulations on that. I can see the rings here. That gives you the authority for sure to talk about this next product line from Winchester, which is AA.
Yes.
You have a lot of experience with AA.
We do.
Amazing?
Yes, wonderful.
So AA has been around for over 50 years in the Winchester line, and it really does offer a lot to all shooters, right? Including someone like myself. I'm an average guy that likes to just go out back, bust some clays. I want to start with one of the biggest things that is actually confusing in this line, which is what's the difference between kind of the genres of this sport, which is sporting clays, trap, and skeet.
Yes.
So there's a difference, and that really does play a part in this ammunition.
And that's what's so wonderful about the AA line is that there's so many products to fit everybody's needs.
Yep.
As you said, sporting clays, skeet, and trap all have their own kind of mixtures that they need, their own specific shells. And AA definitely delivers.
And during those competitions, there's really a set of rules that allows you to say, hey, we can use this ammunition or not, right? And so AA offers that across everything.
They do, and it's nice, like you said, for recreational shooters. Really what it boils down to is the amount of antimony in the shot.
Okay.
And that's gonna make the difference between your recreational shooters to more the competitive side, where every shot counts.
Okay, so I know what antimony stands for. It's basically, it's an element that's bonded with lead, right, to make the shot harder. But what I don't really understand is why does it make a difference?
Sure. So in your recreational shooting, like you'll have a 2% antimony, which is fine, but you're gonna have more deformation in the pattern just with the lead. When you step up into the competitive side, AA line has been the standard with 6%, and now they have the Diamond Grade, which is 8% antimony.
So that's incredible. So that's actually a harder shot. That helps. And as you said, 1,100 in a row, you do not want to miss one. That could cost you the entire championship.
Correct. Yep. You miss one and it makes the difference between going home with a ring or going home empty-handed.
Understood. So last year they came out with the Diamond Grade Elite, which is the AA, right, that we're seeing here. And then they took that technology and they got a lot of feedback. And this year in 2021, they're coming out with the Elite Trap, which is a completely separate line from the Diamond Grade Elite that we launched last year. And what is the separation between the two?
Sure. So it's going to boil down to copper-plated versus not. Copper-plated is legal for your sporting clay guys. Trap shooting in ATA, it's not. Well, they, like you said, they came out with the AA Diamond Grade Elite Trap, which is not copper-plated, so it's going to be legal for ATA trap shooting.
So that's incredible. So the baseline is 6% for AA across the board when it comes to antimony. Now moving up to 8%, harder shot. It's precision sorted, I know that. So it's got rounder, it's absolutely on par. That's why they call it the Diamond Grade Elite.
Yep, and they have a nickel-plated head, more upgraded components, and we've shot some already. It's been phenomenal. Looking forward to using it this season.
Well, it's obviously worked for you in the past, the AA line of ammunition with a new upgrade in AA Diamond Grade Elite Trap coming in 2021. Good luck out there, man.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Donnie Ballard with Winchester Ammunition, and I'm joined here today with Foster Bartholow. Foster talked to you earlier about the AA Diamond Grade Elite Trap product that we're coming out with in 2021. But before we do that, Foster, tell us a little bit about trap and how it's shot.
Sure, so really quickly, trap is a game of consistency. You have 3 different disciplines. You have singles, handicap, and doubles. Just really quickly, you shoot 5 from each post. There's 5 posts total, which makes up a round of 25, and you have 1 main trap house that throws 5 different angles.
Awesome. And now, why are we standing so far back here on the 27-yard line?
So we're going to be testing out the Diamond Grade Elite Trap today. It's got more antimony in it, and it's going to be phenomenal.
Awesome. Well, let's get to it and break some birds.
All right. Tear them up. Oh. Nice shot.
Oh.
Nice shot.
Thanks, Foster. They certainly hit them hard.
They do.
Are you looking forward to shooting them this year?
I am. It's going to be fun getting out on the road, tearing up some clays. And
awesome. Well, Winchester's happy to provide trap shooters with the best shell on the market, and we can't wait to see you guys next summer.
This segment of Winchester Life has been brought to you by Folds of Honor, providing life-changing scholarships to families of fallen or disabled military and first responders. This segment of Winchester Life has been brought to you by Winchester Repeating Arms.
Each year, nearly 60 million people across the United States participate in the shooting sports. That number is growing every day, and for good reasons. It's time spent at the shooting range, outdoors, with family, friends, and the youth of America. It's recreation, competition, and an activity that's addictive, attractive, fun, and safe. More people, millions of people, deserve to be introduced to the shooting sports, to all that's good about firearm ownership. Introducing Shoot United. Shoot United is a movement to inspire, engage, and activate new and diverse participants in the shooting sports and hunting activities like never before. Through compelling stories, entertaining content, and opportunities to learn and engage, Shoot United is built to be a home for the millions of people who just need an introduction to what makes shooting cool, fun, and safe. So welcome, and join the movement, where we all shoot united.
It's been such a cool opportunity to be a part of an initiative like Shoot United. With so many new gun owners this year, we really want to make sure that people are getting out here, enjoying our sport, doing it safely, and finding a lifelong passion for the game. So we're here at the range and we're getting ready to shoot. I just greased up my barrels, so getting ready to put that together. I think we're gonna start off by shooting some traps. So I'll throw my mod choke in. We'll go proof some targets.
She practices like she competes. She works really hard. You know, what she does in practice, she's gonna apply it at a competition.
Bang.
Even at practice, when the rest of us are goofing around, she walks up there and she hammers out the targets. It's a machine. Everything is the same every time.
I really want to make sure that every movement is intentional. I want to make sure that I know exactly what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, so that I can replicate it every single time I'm out there.
She's coming out here ready to work week in and week out. Her competitiveness is far none.
I think shotgun sports is pretty unique in that men and women are pretty equal in competition. As long as you've got a gun that fits you, you can shoot the same scores as any guy.
Amy is breaking down barriers every single day. She's surrounding herself with people that are where she wants to be.
She definitely embraces the idea of being a role model for others, but she also does it in a way that she stays very approachable.
I would say, honestly, start off by going to the range and just kind of seeing what it's all about. Really talking with the people who are involved in the sport, kind of get their perspective on things, and then eventually you can come out and you can try it. It's really great when you have a lot of support, someone who really knows what they're doing, who can guide you and answer any of your questions. I feel like this sport has given me the most genuine and amazing group of people that I could have ever asked for. I think it's really cool that, you know, we're competing on an individual level and we can be out there competing against each other, but we're still out there giving fist bumps and high fives and cheering each other on. And that's kind of the shift that I didn't really know I needed, but has really served my soul. And that's really the biggest thing that shooting has given me, is that community of people.